And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Randy Arozarena stands in now and watches strike one. And the 0-1. Swings through that one. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there, and it's 0-1. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Brian Reynolds here. Oh, 1. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
The 2-2 on the way. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now the lefty. That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
0-2 now. Goes down looking. One left for the Cubs. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, towing the slab in this one, Michael Kopech.
Yeah, Bogey had the swing and miss stuff working last time out. Had 10 punch outs. So much fun to watch. That's if you're on the defensive side, not as a hitter. We'll see today if he can bring the same type of result.
Gene Segura at the plate here.
Leading up for the Marlins, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Ball one.
And there's a ball.
Inside.
That's in there, and it's 2-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball three. And he deals. Groshans makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Here's Joey Wendell. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Look out!
And
it hit him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Wendell, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Luzardo back to work. And it's fouled away.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
There's a strike. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
The pitch.
Ball.
And down on strikes. One away.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Rafael Devers up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Chris, you ready for a nugget?
Ready.
Rafael Devers homered in 3 straight games against the Yankees before he turned 21. The only other player to do that, Babe Ruth. The wide to kick the pitch. And Devers hits that one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
That one misses in the dirt.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here in the second. Foul ball there. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 3 for 7 in the series so far. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs. And it is 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
2-2, yeah.
And another ball. Next pitch is popped up. And puts the squeeze on that. And the inning is over. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering upstairs. Check swing, now an appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. One and two now. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. They're going crazy in the dugout, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Kopech maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. Guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. Strike one.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Out to short, Bichette. Tosses across to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting 7th, the left fielder,
Jorge Soler up at the plate.
Soler.
And that's in there for strike one. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering way off the plate. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping in the long ball threat, Jack Groshans. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Grips one to right, and that one gets down, fair ball. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a pitch. That's in there. Tied up here in the early going. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Groshans rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 2-1, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Bichette, the next to hit. Bichette, a former All-Star, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that's a little high. Arozarena at 2nd with nobody out. And now 2-0.
Ball 2.
That one missing inside. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now that the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Reynolds, in his 5th season, 28 years old. And his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. And a foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
At the belt and fires. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Kyle Schwarber, the next Cub to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That one is upstairs.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 3. And that one is in for a strike. And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. Jimenez measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. In there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground to third, Segura. Jump throw. And they take care of Jimenez for the out.
The third baseman, Rafael.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but he just showed he's got more than enough. He's got to can it.
Rafael Devers, part of that 2018 team that won it all, but over the past couple of years, he has really turned into one of the top hitters, certainly one of the top left-handed hitters in the American League. Devers batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Devers, the baby-faced assassin.
Yeah, and his ability to handle pitches as well outside the zone on the fringes, just impressive. I know we'll never forget the night that he hit a home run off of Aroldis Chapman slightly above the top of the strike zone and just clobbered it to left center field.
Yeah, that pitch was over 100 miles an hour from Chapman, and he raked it out of the ballpark. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one wrapped foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. The punch out there. 2 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now it's the second baseman, Dansby Swanson. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
1-0.
Smoked into left, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He will score, and the lead is up to 5. And that's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jesus Luzardo done for the afternoon, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Edward Cabrera takes over on the mound. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 27, Edward Cabrera.
Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 so far. And that's outside. The 1-0. That one fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals, and that's down and away. Swanson at second with 2 down. And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
Runner leads away at second. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins 1. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Garcia, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Venezuela. The wind of the pitch.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And the 1-0.
2-0.
The pitch. That one drifts inside. .3-0 down.
Yeah.
And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And at the plate for Miami, Herrera Encarnacion. Foul ball. And here it comes.
Hey.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
And the righty deals. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Nobody out. Runner at first. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And the pitch. Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. In the air, left side. Rosarena settles under it and makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
So up next, Gene Segura. 0 for 1, popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
0-1 now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Garcia, round second on his way to third. Garcia coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's in there as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Joey Wendell. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to Gallo. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. There's a strike. You know, it's no surprise that Jazz Chisholm Jr. is good at baseball. His grandmother, Patricia Coakley, actually played shortstop for the Bahamian national softball team. And get this, she didn't retire until her 60th birthday. She started to play soft toss with Jazz when he was only 2 years old. That's hard hit on the line. And that's just foul. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The next offering misses. Full count now. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sanchez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Arozarena makes the grab on the run. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 6 and the Marlins 3. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jack Groshans. And a pitch. That one missed. Up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. No throw, and they don't get the out. So the lineup flips over, and now Randy Arozarena, 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Righty delivers. And that one off the outside edge. The count 2-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Soler ranging back on it. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Randy Arozarena hits one out, and they add on. It's 8-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the shortstop, Bichette. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, not close. And he deals. Fouled off. He was late.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The pitch. And misses inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The wind and the pitch. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is 3-1. And a strike. Well struck left field. That's back. And that one is going to go. Bichette blasts one out. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 9-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Brian Reynolds. First offering misses badly for ball one. They say you win.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike. That hits the dirt, and that's ball two.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. And there's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2-0.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball four.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first, Eloy Jimenez now. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Sanchez gets under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-1, no strike.
Right-handed reliever.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next one misses, and now 3-0. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Gallo in the box again, takes a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soler puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 9-3. And welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Ryan De La Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. That one just misses. One and two here. Gets under it and pops it up. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. Grounded out his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Here's a 2-2. And a base hit into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Bichette relay to third. The tag out.
The times that these guys take infield before ball games, they work on this play right here. And when it comes together perfectly, nice throw to the cutoff man, relay to third. You feel pretty good about cutting that guy off and keeping him from getting a triple and getting an out.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And the right-hander deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw, didn't stay on top, not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one a little bit high, and that's ball one. Soler on at second with 2 down. That one misses. Ball 2. Man at second. That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Man on second, 2 down. And Garcia gets a piece. Righty to the plate. Pitch is in there. And it's 3-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. One left for Miami. Still way back. It's 9-3. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Sixto Sanchez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Sixto Sanchez.
And here is Jax Groshans.
The catcher, number 5, Jax Groshans.
And a pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next offering is in for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Next pitch is outside. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. There's a strike. Miami's bullpen with some action. Steven Okert getting ready to go. The 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in the dirt.
2 straight.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Sanchez over to first. Arozarena back in standing. The 0-1. And strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
0-2 now. And now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
At the belt and fires. And a ball evens the count.
2-2 to count.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Marlins 3. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ferrara Encarnacion. Kopech back to work. Ball one there. The 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low. Kicks and deals. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Misses outside, and that is ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. And a pop-up right side, foul territory, and that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Nice soft hands on the backhand right there in the 6th hole. Starts the double play. That's not an easy throw, but he puts it on the money. Really good job to get that double play started.
Two outs, base is empty. Joey Wendell will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Two outs. That's inside. Two down, nobody on. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998, signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he could make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. That one is hammered right field. Jimenez ranging back, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout, his 7th home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-5.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. It's now 9-5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Sanchez back to work. Up the middle, Chisholm. On to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, designated.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Check swing, went around. Strike 1. Sanchez, a 6-foot righty, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next pitch in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Got him. Out number 2.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And here is Devers. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Jimenez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is down low. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one misses. And now it's 3-2. Dansby Swanson waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three-two. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The batter, number 7.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. The 0-2. In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Cubs leave 1 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Well, we go bottom 6. And now Brian De La Cruz.
The designated hitter, Brian De La Cruz.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That misses off the outside edge.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Nick Fortes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game. 2-0. Missed inside with the curve. Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Jorge Soler now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
And that's through there for a strike.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Into center. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
And now for the Marlins, Avisail Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. The 1-0. And that's outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Michael Kopech is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. New pitcher now, Cade Horton.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The batter now, Gerard Encarnacion.
0-1.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Brett Martin getting loose out there. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Bounce to the left side. And he picks it up in foul territory. Going 2 now. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing. Just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Here's the third baseman, Gene Segura. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Slider clips the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And the 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. Good job to fight that one off. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Joey Wendell, the next up for the Marlins. And the first offering is not close. And a pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Fortes, the runner at third. Garcia on second. Segura on at first with 2 down. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. The pitch. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Ball 4. And that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And at the plate for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. Runner around third. Bichette with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. They're on top 10-9.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
So 2 down. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner leads away at second. And that one popped to short. Bichette in position. Puts the squeeze on it. And the inning is over. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 10 and the Cubs 9. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Matt Barnes.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's the second baseman, Dansby Swanson.
The second baseman, Dansby
The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now it's Joey Gallo. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. First offering misses the mark. And here it comes. A little bit low. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. A.J. Puck, the left-hander, up and throwing. Bender getting loose as well. Now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Jack Groshans waiting to hit for the Cubs. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Left-hand batter waits. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the catcher to hit, Jack Groshans. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
First offering, and it just misses. One-run game, one out, one on. Next offering is downstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a foul ball. The 2-1. Way high.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Randy Arozarena on deck for the Cubs. Righty delivers. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup, and here is Randy Arozarena. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Just missed. And a pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Steven Oker comes on now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that is in for a strike. And it's 1-1. And the pitch. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt onto Jazz. That's out number 3. Cubs strand a couple. Lead won't change hands. It's still 10-9. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the DH, Brian De La Cruz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The wind of the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, man aboard. Now, here is Nick Fortes. First pitch, not close. Swing and a slow roller. To second, there's one. On to Gallo. There's two.
Now batting, left fielder, Jorge Soler.
And now here is Jorge Soler. And foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. And that's a 2-out double. Man at second here with 2 away. Now it's going to be Avisail Garcia. Hammered, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The throw's offline, he's saved. And they take a 2-run lead.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Ferrar Encarnacion, the next up for the Marlins. A strikeout and a walk. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses. 2-1. At the belt and fires. Out towards right center field. Reynolds gets under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 8th inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Good eye right there. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Dylan Floro, the closer, is getting loose. The lefty, the 1-0. That's out to center field. One up, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And now
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber. Liner, base hit.
Now batting.
Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Man at first with one gone. And up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Now 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Foul ball still, 1-2 count. The tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Next offering is outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
A.J. Puck gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Rafael Devers. Yeah, that's too high. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the eighth. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the ninth with at least a 2-run lead.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. On to Jazz. Third out. One left for the Cubs. Still trailing. It's 11-9. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brett Martin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate, Gene Segura.
For the Marlins, the third baseman, Gene Segura.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. That's a strike, and that is strike 2. And that skips in the dirt. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now, Joey Wendell. Rolled to short, could be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it onto Gallo. There's 2.
Now back, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And up next for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dylan Floro.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off, Dansby Swanson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
The wind and the pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. Floro, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a slider. And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind to kick the pitch. Chopped out in front of the plate. Sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So digging in, Joey Gallo. They say it went. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Left-hand hitter waits. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for the Cubs, Jack Groshans. First offering, and it just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fought off foul. That's in there. 1-2. That's down and in. Out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
11-9 the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 11 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and